One thing that people miss about the Old Testament is how political it is. Since it often says, "Thus says the Lord," they tend to see things in black and white terms, but there's a ton of information about decision making and political calculation in it. One way you see that this is very familiar to us in modern times. It's about appeasement versus engagement. Israel and Judah were surrounded by much stronger powers, Assyria, Egypt, and Babylon, who used them as pawns, and the kings were constantly calculating how to survive in that environment. Josiah was a great example. He engaged in battle with the Egyptians, unnecessarily actually, and was killed. His sons used this trauma to appease the Babylonians from then on, and then even that was forgotten, and Zedekiah openly rebelled against the Babylonians, and then he was blinded and dragged back to Babylon. Josiah was a hero, and his sons weren't, and that's how we see them in history. For us, to appease before World War II was disastrous, but then we used that appeasement as an excuse to go into Iraq. And you can see that this has a lot of parallels with what we see in the Old Testament. The Bible is way richer, and it's much more hard to be faithful than we often realize. People say lots of things about the Bible that aren't really there.